All right, we should be up and running here. Let me go ahead and just get the stream shared in the Discord. Give me just a moment on that. Kind of doing this pretty randomly again. Okay. Now I just gotta get the chat open. Will be. Oh, I see you there. I'm not sure if you're still here, Peter, but hi. Oh, hello, Mika. Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you again. How you been? Just ones and zeros. Hi, cutie. How you doing this morning? Hopefully you got some good sleep last night. Maddie, welcome. Okay, sorry about that. I'm just getting the chat pulled up on my phone so I could, like, you know, see everything. Lemon, oh my goodness. Hiya, cutie. You've been a member for 9 months now? Jake, I see you there as well. Good morning. How's everybody been doing? I'll sit here, we'll chat for a few minutes, just to kind of get warmed up, let everybody kind of like trickle in. And then we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna jump right in. I wanna play, I'm gonna just kind of play casually today. I have some more plans coming up this Friday about some like projects and stuff, but since today's a holiday, I kind of just wanted to chill and just play some VoxeLibre. So that's like really kind of the thing today. We're gonna be going on the SMP, but that's really about that's about it. I hope I'm feeling better. I am. Last week was a really tough week for a lot of reasons. I had a doctor's appointment on Wednesday, and I just found out so I didn't know what was going on. I thought I'd been getting sick on and off all winter. This came to a head probably about a week and a half ago now. But I found out that I'm not getting like an on and off stomach bug. I'm lactose intolerant, and I didn't realize that. And I didn't realize the foods that I was eating and eating very consistently were what was causing me the trouble. And it just, because I didn't make that realization, things kind of came to a head, and that's when I was like, okay, wait, this isn't normal. There's something really weird going on here, because I'm not sick, right? Like, I'm not sick in the traditional sense that I would consider myself to be sick. And that's when I took a step back. I took like a week to do some like food experiments, and that's when I narrowed down the dairy. That's when I figured it out. But it was a kind of a rough week, because like I was intentionally not eating on purpose to try to figure out like what was going on. So like a lot of low energy, just really just not feeling well overall. Then I had the doctor's appointment, which, you know, that was just like, there was just a bunch of stuff going on there. But I'm here, I'm feeling better. It's Monday. How's everybody been doing? Tell me about you. What's been going on with your weekend? Actually, I've got to go, before we get too far into the stream, I actually got to take my HRT real quick. So this is a good opportunity. Tell me, how was your week last week? And how was your weekend? What did you do? Did I miss anything? This is your chance to catch Rain Up. Alright, so got my girl magic, and we've got my antibiotics. Go ahead and take a sec. I've been doing, that should sum things up. Oh goodness, that pretty much sums up my last week. I'm just doing it. I woke up, I exist, things are really bad, but hey, I'm doing it. We're gonna get through it. Upgrading RAM on my computers. Oh god, that's a costly endeavor these days. My school is closed today. I have some projects this weekend. I'm probably gonna go out this afternoon for a couple of hours since it's a holiday. But I wanted to do the stream this morning. That's why I did it a little bit earlier than I scheduled it. Because I do want to get out. I haven't been out since last Wednesday, and last Wednesday was not a particularly good outing for me. So I would like to actually go out and try to have some fun today if I can. The weather's not looking the best, but I figured I'll play VoxeLibre for a couple of hours. You know, because I feel bad. I feel bad I didn't stream last week. I did get a lot of work done though. So like for those looking forward to the VoxeLibre video, it's officially half done. It's officially 50% done. I've got maybe another week or a week and a half of work to do with an editor on that, and it should be up by the end of the month. So it wasn't a total wash, but like I didn't stream a single time last week, and with like the gastrointestinal issues, I think you can understand why I didn't, just because of like the sense of urgency issues. I don't want to be gross about it, but hopefully that's articulated in a way where everybody can kind of understand why I was like, yeah, maybe sitting in one spot for several hours, like, with something that could interrupt that consistently wouldn't be the best use of my time. I put all of that into editing. Maddie's been going through it. Hey, if you need to, if you want to talk at any point, Maddie, I know I've been busy too, and I've been kind of like getting over my own thing, but I'm always here for you. I've been drawing Leon and studying for an exam. What kind of exam do you have? It was spare RAM that I had that I took from another machine, and I put it. Okay, all right. At least you're being resourceful there. But like, I looked up because I was thinking about like getting like a little bit more RAM for my gaming PC, and I'm like, oh hell no, oh hell no, I'm not even gonna consider it right now. I'm not gonna be able to draw since my cousins are over. I'll also probably have to leave randomly during this at some point. Oh, that's totally fine. Like I said, I'm only gonna go for a couple of hours today anyways. But coming back on Wednesday, I'd like to go for like a full stream again. Gombek, welcome to the stream. Just notice your voice. Just notice your voice sounds even more feminine than I remember. Aw, I have been working on it. I've been spending a lot of time with my mom, and obviously I love the way my mother sounds, right? But what better role model of who to try to model my voice after than my own mother? So I have been like trying to pay more attention to like her tones, the way she says things. We already speak in a very similar manner. I mean, she taught me how to speak, right? Like, now I'm just paying more attention to her specific nuances and kind of just borrowing things about the way she expresses things. And I like it. I like it. Oh, hello. I'm sorry. Is it Upfit? I cannot remember. Is it Loopfon or is it Up? Is that an I or an L? I can't tell. I'm sorry. If it's Loopfon, just correct me. I don't know if it's an L or an I. But you know, Williams, welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. I am sad and stressed, but okay. Aw, Baytran. I think I kind of know what's going on there. If you still need some help, I can give you some advice again after the stream. Just touch base with me. I think I know what's going on there, but if I'm wrong, also let me know. The main PC got a RAM upgrade and it got used off eBay, so it was kind of reasonable considering. Hey, that's pretty fair. I wonder if a lot of people are doing something similar now, just like looking for like kind of like, I don't know if they're like kind of like, I don't want to use like dig it through the garbage, right? But like, are people doing that to try to like recycle RAM? I imagine they are. Say it however you want. Alright, I appreciate that. I've been sitting at a farm in Terraria for 3 hours trying to get a single enemy to spawn, and it's not a particularly rare enemy I need. Oh no. I'm looking forward to playing that more on Wednesday. Terraria, I'm definitely getting the Terraria bug. I like it. What I like about it is that, like, to be honest with you, like, my expectations were a little bit low for the game because it was like a 2D platformer. And I know it's not a 2D platformer, but it presents itself initially as such. And that was like my initial hesitation, hesitation with the game, because it's like, I don't really care for 2D platformers. So it's like, I don't want a building block game that's just a 2D platformer also, right? But that's like where my like internal bias was incorrect. Now that I've actually had a time to like play with it, I'm like, oh wait, this is way more in-depth than like what I even expected it. But to be fair, it's just like I've never really had a ton of Terraria exposure. Like even my youngest sister, she was really only into Minecraft as far as I'm aware. I don't remember her even bringing up Terraria at all. So I don't know if she played it or not. If she did, I'm not aware of it. She probably did, but at least it wasn't something that we ever did together. So like Terraria is kind of like a new thing to me. Average Terraria experience? But it is an I as an igloo. Okay, alright. I appreciate you at least letting me know, because like it's so hard to tell sometimes. Because people, like, unless like it's all lowercase, right? I wish that when we would do text formatting, that we would just standardize that the I needs the top and the feet, right? So like there's no more of that confusion. I don't understand like how we've gotten to 2026 and some fonts still can't figure out how to make the I look different than the L. I can go into more detail later if you like. Actually, I'd be interested. You can definitely like lay it on me in my DMs. I did that yesterday. It took almost all of watching Peep stream for me to get a nymph to spawn for the metal detector. I haven't even gotten that far. I don't even know why you would want to spawn one of those things. I'm sure there's a good reason for it. It's not a precision platform, and that's what I was worried about. And the thing is too, like, I worry about that because like I've played a lot of platformer games where the controls are really terrible. I grew up with this, and this is like a result of playing a lot on like ColecoVision and just buying like kind of like cheap NES games sometimes. And like anybody who's like watched like AVGN or any of those like angry reviewers, they're gonna know, right? Like it's a dead horse that's been beaten a million times over, right? Their old video games are very poorly programmed sometimes, and that's where like I got a lot of that, like where I developed a lot of that bias growing up, is because it's like, oh well, it's like it's just another platformer, right? Like how many times have I seen that song and dance? I kind of forget the generational gap where that's not really the same kind of issue anymore. There isn't. All right, I guess a good way to put it is like when I was growing up with these consoles, you know how you have like slop AI content sometimes, like, well, not sometimes, it's all over the place these days, right? But you got slop AI content that's just absolutely everywhere, and you're so sick of seeing it everywhere. That happened a lot in the video game industry. Like a lot of like ColecoVision games, Atari games, even Nintendo games. They're just slop. They were just slop, and they weren't good. They looked cool. They slapped a fun sticker on the front of it, and you know the parents were willing to buy it. And once you had it, or if you rented it from the game store, you were stuck with it. That's it. There was no like internet. If your friends didn't ever play the game, you didn't have an opinion on it. Maybe you could buy a magazine, and if the magazine happened to have an article about it, you could read if the game was good or not. But you kind of had to take it on faith whether or not it was programmed well or not. And sometimes you bought a game and you got burned on it. Craig, welcome to the stream. How's everyone doing? I'm definitely better than I was last week. Actually, while since we are caught up, let me go ahead. I'm gonna pull my chair forward a little bit. Let's go ahead. Let's get the game started. I'll go ahead and get logged in. Well, it is raining. I guess I can't sleep right now, though. Alright, so I heard there was a bunch of stuff that had been getting updated. So I'm kind of curious about, like, what's going on with that. I was working on the Ice Highway. Something that I've been getting really interested in recently, is Egyptology. So what I wanted to do is, I know there's a desert area, not only over by spawn, it's a little small, but there's another one that's like over on this way, and I wanted to start kind of going over there and exploring that a little bit. And then there was also, from what I'm told, there's a bunch of new stuff that got added recently to the server. And I'm gonna just spend today, like, kind of just taking my time, just kind of looking around, see what people have changed. Because there seems to be a lot of things that have been built around here, which is really nice. This is all definitely new and different. Oh my goodness. Alright, who built that? That is absolutely adorable. I love it. Is that supposed to be me? I love the cat ears. It's so cute. I hope somebody put their name on it, so I know who built it. Peter! It's Peter! I'm glad you put a protection block on that. I have finished digging a hole. In the meantime, I can go check it out. This is really cute. I love this. There's so much going on these days. This is like just really just my like very basic front yard. Okay, so Peter had started building a town over here. I don't want to like interrupt Peter's vibe, but what I wanted to do is there is plenty of desert area over here. So what I wanted to start doing was like kind of scouting out a way that we can add in some of the cool, like, Egyptology stuff that I've been looking at, because I really want to build the pyramid. I want to build a pyramid, I want to build a sphinx, and I don't have to necessarily build it, but I want these things built. And I just think that over in this particular section, it's a little too close. So what I'm thinking is maybe doing it across the river here. And that also gives, like, people more reason to come out over this way. And this is like a huge desert biome. Let's build a Stargate? We should. We absolutely should. I don't mind, too. I do want to build, like, one traditional pyramid, I suppose. But, like, outside of that, I'm okay. I don't care. Like, as long as it fits the Egypt theme in general, I don't care if you make, like, a Stargate. As long as it looks like a, like, it would belong in, like... Well, I mean, it's Stargate, so it should fit. It should fit. It should fit fine. Actually, this is not bad. I kind of like that there's like a little plateau there. We might be able to do it over here. I think I came over here once and like cut up a bunch of cactus. We could do a Stargate and then we could put that nether portal inside of it. That would work. The only question is though, I mean, that would work. I think this is a good spot for it. It's pretty cool that you could see the top of my mountain from here. And Peter's very beautiful city in the background. Now, where did I leave that boat? I should have taken the boat with me, but I wasn't thinking about that. Nuki, welcome! I'm scouting out places for the pyramid. Nuki and I were talking about doing this already. We had a conversation this morning about it, and I'm kind of looking for spots now. Like where we could build it. Because I don't want to crowd up on Peter's spot. So I don't know if I want to build it on this side, but I think maybe if we don't build it like over here, we could come over this way and maybe build it up over here. We could put something on the top over here if we wanted. Actually, let me see where this goes. Peeps, welcome to the stream. You found a good spot. Oh, I see you just logged in too. Actually, I'll head over your way. If you know a good spot, I'm interested in seeing what you've got. I'm Eepy. I'm gonna go eep soon. Honestly, I need to be doing more of that. I only got 4 hours of sleep last night. Alright, I see you there. Alright, I'm gonna park my boat over here. I'm gonna let you take the boat controls over. If we need to travel for this. Well, I'm all the way down here, so... Unless it's up here. I might also eep soon. Listen, you all need to be getting your cutie pie eep, okay? I'm never gonna hold eeping against anybody. If you're sleepy, go sleep. There's enough things in the world to keep you awake at night. Don't let my live stream be one of them. It's good to have you here, peeps. I'll see you again in a little bit. Cutie pie! Hi, Ingrid. How are you doing? Yes, we all need our cutie pie eep, right? That's how we become cute. Well, except for me. I'm the exception that proves that rule true. I don't have a bed. Is this where you're thinking? I was thinking around here. This is pretty good, actually. So I kind of had a similar thought, too. Because I started over there just because I didn't want to get too close to Peter's base. But this actually would look good, too. We're going to probably need to terraform this. Do I even have any torches on me? I do. Near the water, but do you want to see some new stuff? I could take you on an adventure. Of course, I'd love an adventure. I'm sure everybody would. Wherever we need to go. I don't know if you need the boat, but I gave you one. Wait, do I have Discord alternatives? I'm still working on that. That was something I heavily looked into last week. I tested out Matrix. I've been looking into XMPP. I'm looking into ProSodi. There's a lot of different like things I'm looking into. There is not a all like perfect solution in any of them. I want to do my due diligence carefully before I just set something else back up. So I'm still deciding there. Sorry, I wish I had a better answer on that, but like, I have to make sure, you know. Now, so far, out of all, like, the personal chat apps, not for, like, a group chat, but if you're looking for just, like, something simple and straightforward, I found XMPP to be, like, really good. I've been using that. I've been using it for a while. I haven't had any problems with it. It seems to work just fine for me. Some people say they're having issues with it. That I understand. It's not probably going to work for everybody, but it is pretty good so far. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness, look at that portal. I see that. Oh my goodness. This is gorgeous. I like this too. I like how it got hidden in between. So wait, it's probably not that big when you go into the nether though. No, it's just a standard portal. Oh, I think this goes into like Niku's little base. Yeah, it moved me. Look, see, like, it transported me over to, like, where Niku's base is because the portals are linked. Don't worry, I'm coming back. Oh, wow. I'm sprinting way too much. Oh, hi, Alfie. Welcome to the stream. Using Revolt as your Discord alternative. I haven't had too much time to... I started looking at Matrix and XMPP first. I haven't had too much of an opportunity to look at that one yet. So I just, unfortunately, just don't know. Alright, so this is Nuki's base for anybody who isn't aware. Hold on, wait, I'm trying to get down here. Not very good at it. Why can't I get in? What the hell? What am I doing wrong? Oh, there we go. I don't know what the hell was going on. Is this your new portal? Oh, wait. What? What is this? Oh, I love this. Oh my goodness, with the chorus fruit too? Oh, this is adorable. Oh, and you have a window. Seems like it's a little dangerous on this side. There could be some slippage. This is really cute. I also like that you hit it back here because I actually didn't even notice this at first. I mean, if you think Revolt is good, I'll take a look at it. I'm not against it. I don't know much about it other than it sounds cool. There's a bit of a journey for the next part. That's alright. Lead the way. I've got plenty of tools. We're still in good shape. But it's worth it. Okay. I trust your judgment. Listen, after I had to film for the VoxeLibre video, I'm very used to the nether now. I know what's up here. I learned. I didn't know you all were doing so much work out here. Holy smokes. This must have taken forever to... I can't even imagine how long this took to bridge all the way out. After sitting at this farm for 4 hours, I've gotten the inspiration to draw a harpy. Honestly, you know, doing some art right now might not be a bad idea. You did all of this by yourself? I can't even imagine how long this took. Oh my god, please add safety railings! Well, hey. Where would the fun be if there wasn't a little risk, right? I mean, don't you like having sweaty palms? My palms have been, like, pouring sweat this entire jog! Just don't look down. Welcome to my end jungle! This is already beautiful. I'm a little worried about crossing the water here, but... It looks like it was like almost a dimension that was teleported in. Oh, this is so cool. Alright, I'm very tempted to go in, but I just want to make sure I caught everything on the outside first. This is really cool. Alright, now I gotta see what's inside. I wanted it to be very ethereal. It's got an... like... The thing is, too, is that this feels natural, but also, like, this gives, you know what this is giving me? A Langoliers feel. Has anybody ever seen the movie Langoliers, or at least knows of the story? Like, near the end when the Langoliers were, like, ripping apart everything? That's what yeah, like this. Like, because you can see the void around everything that's real. I love this. This kind of freaks me out a little. What's that down there? Wait, how do you get down there? Is that... That is so cool. Wait. So, can you take the water down there? Or, like... When you look into the void, it looks back? That's what I was thinking! And now I'm dead. I think I got too close of a look at it. Don't worry, there's an end portal near where I am. Well, bye. Listen, it stared at me too hard. I thought I was in a staring contest. Oh, there's a skeleton here. Hi. Yeah, I know. You don't like me very much, do you? The shift key is your friend? Not today, it wasn't. Well, it would have helped if I actually pressed the shift key to begin with. That would have been a good start. I'm by the portal near my house. Do I need to... What would bring me the closest to your base? Probably Maid's portal, right? I wanted to be in a very natural but in unnatural place. You're definitely hitting on all those themes. Like I said, it gives me, like, the Langoliers vibe, where, like, reality's kind of tearing itself apart. Alright, I'm going via Maid's base. I think I could get there faster this way. I'm not 100% sure. Maid's gonna watch this later and she's gonna be like, God damn it, Rain used my nether portal again. Hey, at least I closed all the doors this time. I think Nuki's base is this way. I'm pretty sure it was this way. Classic, always falling. Well, I mean, like, I was really into it. It's a break from reality. Look for the Miku? Wait, there's a Miku down there? I'm gonna need some food when I get back to your base. That'll hold me over for a minute. Oh, I love your farm. Oh, this is so cute. Okay, where... There it is. Thank you. For saving me from my own stupidity. Okay, shift key. Yes, shift. That's the smart thing to do. I have so many things that I want to draw, but I haven't had the time to draw them. I completely understand because I've been running into that a lot. Well, I've been having some issues drawing recently. I've talked to Leon about it a lot. I've been having like a really bad drawing block, and I think it's because of the way I'm approaching my work at this point. It makes me sad because I really do want to draw, but I think I need to change a few variables before I sit back down in front of another drawing again. Because the same, like, kind of joy that I had about it is being taken away by something else. And I think that's the issue. Without, like, getting too much into, like, an art conversation right now. But I think I know what's causing the issue now, and I'm gonna try changing a few of those variables and see if that fixes it for me. Because I am sad. I haven't posted an official drawing in like almost 2 months now. And it bothers me because I used to draw almost every single day. And even if the drawings weren't good, I'd post something. But now, like, I just, like, haven't been able to even complete something to a point where I'm, like, even like, yeah, that's good enough to post, you know? what I might try doing just to change things up and make it a little bit different. It's been a while since I've done like an art live stream. So I figured maybe what I'll just do is just like get on live stream and just start doodling and just having fun and like maybe just trying to draw a few concepts like that instead of putting my pressure on myself to finish one type of drawing. I could just have a like more casual affair with it. I think I'm putting too much pressure on myself, which is not a good thing when I like to draw for fun. Okay, so now that it's only taken me like 5 minutes to correct the mistake I made. Oh, you literally died on the eye. Yeah, I did. I fell right down on top of it. I mean, if we can't get to it, I can always get the admin account. So it's not a problem. I don't really care that much. I didn't lose my stuff. It's sitting on the bottom there. Definitely lost that staring contest. It drew me in. Listen, when you stare at the eye for too long, you begin to feel the pull. Oh, okay, so this is for me. I'm just gonna wait a second. Actually, you know what? Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna go refill my water bottle. Give me 2 seconds to do that. I'll put the little thing up on screen real quick. And then, I'll go down there once the water hits the bottom. Hold on a second. Wait, what happened? I saw that. Hold on, wait, I'm not on that screen. What's going on? I came back and I saw the screen flashing red. Oh, you were building a prison for me. Ah, I see. Rain is being entombed. The Tomb of Rain. Ooh, that sounds kind of mystic. I'm guessing your drawing expectations have gone too high since you've changed your channel's usual routine this year. You are nailing 99% of the issues that I'm currently experiencing. Thank you so much, cutie. Now I can just drop. Let's break this. Oh, smart. You got a platform here. Well, it would help if I used it properly. I appreciate that. Well, I could have just slashed home also, but that would have been annoying to get back here. Yay! You only need that one step. So what's been going on with me recently? Is that like, yeah, it's a lot of pressure. I had this conversation with my mother recently and with a few other people, and they're like, just chill. You don't have to put that like type of pressure on yourself. You're allowed to just kind of do things on your own. It doesn't always have to be catered to a project that you're working on. And like a lot of people are empathizing because I've got so much up in the air and I want to spend all my time like chipping away on those things, but then it like I'm not spending enough time just doing it for fun. I really just need to do that more often and reclaim that instead of putting so much pressure to get like the other things I said I would do done. If that makes sense. This is really, really cool. I love this. I haven't seen the Miku yet. Where's the Miku? We gotta find the Miku. That's our next mission. We're on a Miku mission now. I will probably transform some other islands too. I think it would be really cool if there was like at least one of each biome represented, but like kind of like hidden throughout. No, the Miku is at my base, but I do have plans. We've got to get more Teto in here too. Teto is underrepresented on the SMP currently. We're going to have to fix that. Yeah, have little biomes. I fully agree. I love the concept of this. And I think the jungle was a good start too. And it kind of feels like almost like an oasis in a way. Like especially in like the cruelness of like the way this place presents itself. I came up with a similar idea when I was talking to the VoxeLibre devs about having the quote-unquote fringe dimension do something similar, but like have endgame mobs like spawn here. So mobs that would be similar to that biome but would only spawn here, and you need like end game like kind of gear to deal with them. And maybe they drop something unique. Has there been anything else built here in the end yet? That you're aware of anyways? It's probably very overwhelming for your brain since it used to before, and I can't fully stay focused. So one of the things that's helped a lot is I hired an editor. She's really awesome. Her name's Sylvia. She is also a content creator in her own right. She has been tremendously helpful, and that's really helping a lot of this. I really just need a little bit of help sometimes. Oh, I did. You found an elytra. I still haven't even gotten one. I've got to find one for myself. Where'd you get it? Also, how fun is it to use? Does it feel good, or does it feel, like, weird? Uber, welcome to the stream. Hi, Rain. Hope you are having a better day than me. Aw, well, I hope your day starts turning around real soon, cutie. Very fun? Ooh. Guys, the limit. You trust me with this thing? Are you sure about that? What am I supposed to do with it? I think you're supposed to put it in your offhand. Does it go in your offhand? No? Where does it go? I guess there? Don't die? Oh, God. Now you're putting too much pressure on me. Well, that didn't work. How am I supposed to use it? You might want to go to the surface. I don't know how to use it. Yeah, let's go back over to your base, because I don't trust myself with this here, and if I fly off the edge of the world, we're both gonna have a sad moment, okay? You just pushed jump in the air. Well, I didn't time it properly. Yeah, you know what? Wait, what was that? Oh, Splashtastic! Oh my goodness, thank you for the membership! Alright, head pats in the chat for you, cutie. Oh, speaking of, hold on. I forgot I'm supposed to do stuff like this. I don't know, let's set it up like this. One second, almost done. Okay. I keep forgetting to do stuff like this. YouTube gives me the tools, I just very often don't use them. I know, I wish I could gift memberships, honestly. I'm almost thinking about, like, setting up a dummy YouTube account to be able to do that. Wait, who said did the gift memberships? Hold on. Wait. Craig! Oh my goodness, thank you so much, cutie. Head pats in the chat for Craig, everybody. Especially if you got a new membership. Definitely use those new head pat emojis. If you control C on the emoji and try to spam it into the YouTube chat, it's just gonna copy the text that it gets identified as. Sorry, I got distracted there for a second. The sky looks so eerie due to compression. Yeah, like I said, VoxeLibre is intending to fix this. They're not going to call it the end anymore. It's going to get called the Fringe. They're going to run some kind of update. I'm not exactly sure what direction they're going in. I hope they keep it spooky and eerie still, all the same. Wait, where's the... Oh, wait, I forgot. You can't go back this way. What the hell am I even thinking? Oh my goodness, my brain. Brain, use your brain. Hold on, wait, why jump to speed up? Okay, why is it not letting me skip? Sneak to skip, I'm sneaking! Oh god, it's going like 1 frame a second! Oh no, I'm stuck on this screen! Alright, hold on, wait, I gotta leave the server, I think. There we go, oh my goodness. The lag on that thing was insane. Yeah, that's a bug. I'll have to let Nick know about it. I'll clip that and send it to him later. Alright, I'm gonna mess with the elytra now that I got it. I could safely do it from a place like this. Okay, alright. I started working a little. Hold on, wait. So, I just jump while jumping, I guess. Let's try it from here. Ooh, that's cool. So it just like keeps floating me lower and lower. I like that. I think you need the fireworks or something for it to like really work properly. It's kind of cool. I don't know. I don't really feel the need to fly through the air that much. Wait, did you see the battleship? Wait, we have a battleship? Oh my goodness, I'm a freaking Marine and you didn't tell me that we have a battleship now? We need to do this immediately. Oh god, I still gotta fix this goddamn sugarcane. I gotta take it apart. I'm not keeping it anymore because I'm like 100% convinced it's causing lag on the server. I'm gonna keep the building that Peter started building around it. That's not going away, but the guts of it are gonna get torn down. I just gotta do it one of these times. Alright, hold on. Let me take the elytra off so I don't, like, burn out all its durability. There we go. Here, you need this back. This is yours. It doesn't belong to me. I appreciate you letting me try it out real quick, though. I've actually never used a Minecraft elytra. That would be a new thing for me. Whoa! What? How did I miss this? What? What the hell? What? We're going on the bridge because I want to get closer to it. We think she's blind. Blind Eepy or just too silly brained? Pick one. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. I love this thing. I love it. I love it. I love everything about it. It's my favorite thing ever now. Oh, okay, okay. All right, I'm getting too excited. Getting too excited. We're gonna get on the boat. Oh, Peter's work. Peter, I'm sorry, but this is like one of my new favorite things that you've built. I know I've said that a million times about like the things that you've added to the server. But oh my goodness. Okay. RNS Rain Guard by Peter. As with most of my builds, it's empty. And the ship looks short. I don't think so. I think it's scaled well. Don't worry. We'll decorate it. That's our job, Peter. You are great at designing these things. Let us fill them in. Don't worry. I'm going to come in and I'll fill it with furniture and I'll give it utility for you, okay? You don't worry about that part. Oh my goodness. I love this. This looks so cool. I love the name too, the Rain Guard. And the scale is perfect. I thought so too. I'm like, I don't understand the sign. The scale seems fine to me. There's a lot of, yeah. Oh my goodness. I love how similar it looks to the real one. I love going, I don't like to go on modern battleships. When I went to Boston, I wanted to go on like the really old ones that we still have in our fleet. I can't remember the name of it exactly, but there's one over in the Boston Harbor that's really cool. that they still have maintained and looks phenomenal for its age. I can't believe. All right, let's go inside and look a little bit. No surprise, it's a little bit empty, but you know what we could do? We could turn this into a mobile war room. Right? Like, we could set up, like, little command stations on the side here and give it, like, purpose and utility. Oh, my goodness. I love this. Oh, sweet. Is that to get up there? Oh, this is so cool. Is there anything inside of this, like, bridge area? Or is this just for design and aesthetics? It looks like there's an area to get in, but it doesn't... Like, I don't want to break into anything or break blocks open. It's hard to tell. I think we should have a doorway into the bridge somehow, but... I get why you designed it this way. I love the smokestack. Oh my goodness. Hold on, wait. Let's see if I can get in over there. Wait, how did I end up in the water? Wait, how did I end up all the way over here? Oh, I love that you put the trans pride flag up there. Alright, let me get back up on the boat. Alright, so what I was trying to do was get on the top of the smokestack. And I glitched through the floor somehow. Alright, that's not working for me. I died! Yay! What is VoxeLibre? What does it stand for? It's a free and open source Minecraft alternative built in the Luanti game engine. If you would like to play it, you can go to luanti.org, download the client, and then all you have to do is browse the download section once you have Luanti open and look for VoxeLibre, and you can play it. It's as simple as that. If you want my texture pack, I am getting that uploaded. I only have it hosted on my website for now, but we are... Oh, wait. I don't need to go into the nether. What am I doing? Well, don't give dangerous toys. Listen. Listen. No risk, no reward. Like that. Is it Minecraft also open source? Absolutely not. Minecraft is opened by Microsoft, and trust me, they just recently tried to, like, strike a game on Steam because it looked too similar to Minecraft, which is ridiculous. I'm sorry, but voxel-based games are their own thing. They can be their own thing. So no, that's not, and not to take too big of a dig at Minecraft, because I do play Minecraft sometimes, but I do prefer VoxeLibre. I do prefer free and open source software more than I do with, like, any mainstream software. That's just a personal preference of mine. Alright, let me see if my gravestone spawns somewhere sane. Yeah, I mean, that's the whole point of it. If you wanted to do that, you could. Alright, this time I might have to get the admin account because I don't know if I can get into that smokestack area to retrieve it. I think I died in the wall somewhere. I'm definitely not gonna break open Peter's build just to get my stuff back. It's fine. I know where it is. I know where I died, so it's not a big deal. Dark Raven! Welcome, my brother. It's a bit of a shame that the cruise missiles superseded the artillery batteries on the naval ship from an aesthetic perspective. I mean, I think it still fits together pretty well, in my opinion. I'm happy with it. Oh wait, there was a room down here? Oh, it's probably the same. I already looked at. Nuki, are you aware of anything else that's been built on the server? This is phenomenal. Nuclear-powered... Wait. Nuclear-powered battleship with railguns would go so hard. We should. Honestly, this would be... We should do a few more. Kind of build, like, a little fleet here. Like, we don't have to build too many more, right? But if anybody's up for it, hey, I'm not opposing. There's a statue near the ice highway. Ooh, I'm going there next then. Also, sorry, Nuki, if I was ignoring your chat. It's hard for me to read the YouTube chat and the in-game chat at the same time. For what hopefully is very obvious reasons. Oh, the whole bottom is hollow? Oh, that's why I fell through. Oh, I wonder if my gravestone's down here then. I was wondering how I fell through in the first place. Alright, I'll just see if I can find it down here. If it's not down here, then I'll just come back later. No, I don't see anything. Can the ship move? No, it's just a build. Peter does a lot of, like, very good aesthetic builds. So, like, the tower, a lot of the town buildings that you see in town right now were all built by Peter. We'll swing by, I'll show you. It's like, so that you see that tower over there, these two towers, and that structure, and then, like, the O1 for the part of the bridge that was over there, that's all built by Peter. This, like, pink house, townhouse that's right near the spawn temple, that was also built by Peter. I'll swing by there real quick so you can take a look at it. Peter does a lot of work, like, really good at, like, detailing the builds, putting them together, making them look really cool. This tower had actually burned down one day. We have a live stream where, as a community, we came back in and put it back together. What ended up happening is there was a lightning strike inside of the building, and it hit the floor, and it caught the tower on fire and burned everything down inside of here. So we had to fix it back up, and people have been adding to it, and it's just been getting improved since then. And we tiled out the floor, we fixed it all back up, and we installed stone stairs to help the, like, fire not spread as quickly between floors anymore. There is, like, villager trading here too. So this was all set up by Peter. I didn't have anything to do with this. But I do use it, so I appreciate Peter's work very much. So is VoxeLibre part of the Libre office? It is not. So the Libre term just implies that it's free. So, like, when you hear something like Libre office, they're just saying it's free office. That's all. Alright, I need a boat, and I'm gonna get on the highway, so I'm just gonna steal this boat here. I need food, too. Actually, let me go back to my base real quick and just grab a little bit of food. Alright, Alright, that'll help out a lot. Listen to a lot of the songs that help me stay focused. Wait, what kind of music were you listening to? Was it Miku? I hope it was Miku. Peter, how did you build that statue so fast? I can't wait to go over and see it. Now I'm excited. This is the burger shop that I built with just ones and zeros. And this is just ones and zeros base. Gombik's base is over here. We'll swing by there later. This was a temple and a cemetery built by Anna. And this is the Ice Highway that I hope to eventually finish. Oh my goodness, I saw it already. Hold on. Wait, am I just clipped into the wall now? There it goes. Oh my goodness! Peter, how did you put this together so quickly? I can see exactly why Nuki made that comment. Oh my goodness. Alright, what does it say? Under construction. Okay. Noted. Oh my god, it's huge. Is this a specific... Is there a specific person you're trying to, like, model? Is this supposed to be like a Miku? Is it supposed to be a surprise? Do I need to wait? Because it looks awesome so far. Definitely don't go downstairs in the Temple of Eternal Flame. There's nothing down there. I don't know about that. Now I'm tempted. Listen, if you're sending me to hell in a handbasket, I definitely want to go. Where would this Eternal Temple of Flame be? Oh, hi, Demo. Welcome. I see you popped into the game there. Alright, I don't see an entrance. Just got back from home. I went over to your base earlier, Demozan, and I did see the portal you built. It's really cool. My guess it's a statue to me. You don't have to build a statue of me. I'm not that important. This is so awesome, Peter. You definitely put a lot of work into it. Oh, Jessica, it's good to see you. I haven't seen you in a little bit. We're doing Terraria on Wednesday. I know you're going to be interested in that. You saw your portal, but not the lab? We could swing back and see the lab. I definitely want to go check that out. Well, I'm glad that people are using the highway now, because that's why I installed it, so that it's easier to start getting out onto, like, further biomes on the server. How am I doing? I had to take a little bit of a week off last week, but I'm doing better. Things have been figured out. I'm feeling a lot better. I have a lot more energy. I found out that I'm lactose intolerant. Yay! We will add more things near the ice highway. The other, like, the one thing that I'm trying to think about though is like, how do we connect the ice highway in other directions? Right? Because it's fine that we're building it this way, but like, do we build an arm off of each side, like, of it? Or I don't know. I still haven't like thought about how I want to like connect it all together. Ice cream will have to be rationed for now. Alright, let me eat this apple here so I can just get over to their base a little bit faster. So obnoxious. I had a whole stack of food on me before until, you know, I glitched through a wall and died. I think I will make more 2D arts. I'm looking forward to it. You have a lot of talent, Peter. If I haven't made that abundantly clear to you already, hopefully it sinks in this time. Alright, I want to see the lab. Where's the lab? Hi, demo! Oh, I think I came down here last time, but it wasn't fully constructed yet. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. So this is Demo's lab. The demo lab. That's what I'm calling it. I don't know if that's what you call it, but that's what I'm calling it. The demo lab. Oh my goodness. This almost looks like an official shop. This kind of reminds me... I don't know what it reminds me of, actually. It reminds me of something, but I can't put my finger on it. I need help with the door. I love that you use the water to separate, like, the two rooms. It is, relative to the Liminax Laboratories. Okay. This is really cool. Like a little artificial biome down here. Nuki, this was meant to be the hallway, but okay. Hey, I mean, if it works, right? Also, I think Rain's grave looks strange. Wait, I have a grave? Why apple so crunchy? I don't know, but I love it. Apple and peanut butter. I have to change a lot about how I eat recently, too. So, like, when I go out shopping later, I'm going to be buying a lot more fruit and vegetables. Oh, and also that means I can't have cookies as often anymore because most cookies have butter in it. Butter or milk or some kind of dairy product. So I have to be careful. That makes me a little sad. I mean, I think this is cool. Are these the only sections that have been finished so far? Wait, I think Rain has what? Oh, the elytra? No, I gave it back to you. It should be in your inventory.
At Creedow4663 Super Head patted 86 cents. It's EP time for me, so goodbye Tilda.
Aw, Credo, thank you so much for the super head pat. Head pat's for you, cutie. You sleep well now, okay? Thank you so much for stopping by. The potion bestiary I gave you. Oh no, I'm sorry. I misread what you said to me initially. Okay, so what did I just right click on it? Oh, okay. This is really, really cool. All right, so I just clicked done, not sign, right? Are you able to make copies of this? I mean, I would like a copy at some point because I definitely will need it. I haven't done potions yet, so that would be really helpful for me. Let me try to make copies. Okay. I mean, you probably could just copy and paste it. What I meant, I guess the way I was trying to articulate that is, do you intend to make copies of it? This is so cool. Look, we're little shopkeepers now. Oh, look, we have a little iron golem customer. Come on in. Come on in, sir or madam, or whatever designation you prefer. Look at that. Look, they came in too. Are you trying to give me potatoes? I appreciate it. You basically gotta throw them at me, like, into my face. Oh, wait, are you trying to feed the golem? Aw, thanks. I had to reinstall VoxeLibre and Luanti. I forgot I didn't have it after I had reset my PC. Well, hopefully you backed up your save files properly, unlike me, because I had like a whole test world thing that I was working on, and it got deleted, and I'm still a little annoyed by that. Guess our customer isn't hungry. That's alright. Maybe they're here for the supplies. They're all business. Sorry, this isn't a pleasure trip. I'm here strictly for business. I wasn't too worried about the test world I had. Mine was a little bit more expansive, and I was planning on doing a video in it, which is why I set it up to begin with, and it got deleted. Which got really annoying. Aw, Shulker! Alright, hold on, wait. Before I put it down anywhere, I just want to make sure I'm not in, like, a area. Oh, I forgot you need, Gave you a copy? I appreciate that. Thank you. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna slash home it now. Because I will lose it if I die again. Where can I... We'll put it in here for now. Oh, apparently I had more baked potatoes. Whoops. Oh, Thomas, welcome. Oh, you've been streaming for an hour and a half? I guess so. We've been looking at some of the new stuff that's been added to the server. Dang it, where you at? I teleported to home real quick. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna head back over that way, but I want to also swing back through, Peter's Town real quick, just because I like looking at it. What's funny, Demozin, is the rain is over here, but it's not making it all the way over there. Oh, I guess so. Never mind. This was the town that Peter had put in recently that I was mentioning earlier. That's behind the towers over here. I did also want to come over here for another reason too, because I do want to start trying to figure out how I want to make the highways, the ice highways, cross. I don't know if I did this right. Like, I think I built that leg out, but I don't have to fret too much, because I think what I'm gonna do is like a north, south, east, and west on like each side of this like spawn area, and then just kind of build from there. Doesn't all have to like coalesce into the center. That was my original idea, but now that I've already started building it and other people have started helping, I don't think that's gonna pan out anymore. I might log into the server someday, but I'm too unemployed for block games that aren't Vintage Story. I gotta get back into that again soon. The problem with Vintage Story is the learning curve is so steep on it, and it's one of those games where I really need to sit down. Honestly, I'm probably gonna get to Amori a little bit faster than I get back to Vintage Story. I'm looking forward to Amori, though. I'm buying that game for myself soon. So many people have recommended it to me. I have protection 4 on everything now. Oh, nice. I have not done any... Well, that's because the only reason I'm holding back on doing any enchantments is because one of these times on stream, we're going to go get my rose gold armor that I need to craft. That's what I really want. I want the pink armor. So I've been holding off. Like, I could have done it a while ago, but I was just like, oh, no, I'll just wait till I get the rose gold. Why spend the resources on it, right? How do I join the server? So this is a community server. If you join the Discord and you hang out there for a little bit, we can invite you to the server. We just don't open it up because we don't want there to be moderation problems. So it's not a public-facing server. It's a community server. But if you come, you participate regularly in the community. What the hell was that? What is going on? What did you all do to me? Oh, God. Oh God, it's kicking in. Ah! Walking around with this is absolutely insane. I love this effect though. Oh my goodness. This would screw me up so badly in PvP. This is insanity. I love it though. Oh my goodness. I can't focus on anything. Where's Miku? I need to find Miku. Miku, come to me. Look, now we could zoom in on Miku. Miku is orange! No! Miku! Don't run away from me. That is insanity. I love it, though. Everything's so freaky. I feel this. I mean, so, like, when it does, like, the zoom out effect, it, like, depending on the angle you're looking at, it gets really weird. The scaling. All right, I gotta stop this for a second. If I keep spinning around, I'm gonna make myself dizzy. That is the nausea potion, by the way. That's nausea. That is the most intense nausea. If I had nausea like that IRL, I don't think I'd survive it. I don't think. Yeah, well, I'm nauseated. I think everybody is. I think the entire stream is nauseated at this point. Hi, Miss Rain. How are you feeling today? I am doing much better. How are you doing floating away? It's good to see you. I almost called you Escape again. Rain's drunk. Rain's drunk. Pack it up, everybody. Time to go home. Look, even the sky is green. See, that's how you know we're getting sick. Oh yeah, I was looking at the VoxeLibre channel there, but is there a recipe list for potions that are not in Minecraft? I know Demozan just gave me a copy. I don't know if it differentiates though. I can ask some of the VoxeLibre devs if they have a list. Don't worry, it's only for 33 more seconds. This gives me a chance to get a sip of water. If you haven't had any water yet today, make sure you're drinking. There's haste and stone cloak? What is stone cloak? Gotta make a VoxeLibre. Hey, you know, I mean, that is something that... where would we host it, though? That's the thing. We've just got to find a good place for it to get hosted. But, like, I wouldn't mind even contributing into that. I mean, I play the game often enough. I'm not, like, an expert. Like, I can't explain things super technically, but I'd be happy to, like, even just contribute with some guides and stuff. I have a boat. I kind of want to see what's going on over here. I very rarely go over to this side of the island. Oh, we're getting a little bit of lag now. I'm going to go over here and explore for a second. Gotta see what's up. I don't know if anybody has built... Oh, is that the, what enchantment is that? Is that just a speed enchantment, or are you using, what is it? The, I forgot what it's called. The, boot enchantment. Depth Strider? Is it Depth Strider? Or are you using a speed? Depth Strider, okay. Oh god, I can't turn, there we go. I don't think anybody's built anything out here, but this is like one of the coolest like little canal things that have like ever naturally spawned. I love this. We really should do something with this. I just don't know what to do with it. But I really would like to have something out here. I just, like I said, I don't know. Like, maybe here would be, like, a good thing to build, like, a little base. Oh, you gave me a bucket of milk, but I got too distracted. Miss Rain, do you like puzzles? I love puzzles. Does the Git software they use have support for Wiki? I can ask the developers to follow up with me on that. Like, all of that is a really good suggestion. And I'm sure they wouldn't mind even providing a tool like that to us as long as we're willing to work on it. So let me have a conversation with them after the stream and see what they have to say about it. I'm not going to make any promises on their behalf because it's their thing, right? But if they're willing to do it, I'm willing to bridge that gap. I think what I'm going to do, just because I wasn't planning to go for like a super long, like 6-hour live stream, we've been going for a little while now. I'm going to just shift gears for a little bit. I'm going to stop playing the game for now. I just want to kind of chit-chat with the community for a little bit and just get caught up. So I'm going to log out of Luanti. We're going to switch over here to the speaking side. Demozan, thank you so much for giving me a tour of everything. That was so much fun. Peter, your builds are absolutely gorgeous, as always. Where is it? Hold on, I got to turn on all the stuff now. That's not it. That's, like, the one I didn't need. There we go. There we go. It's all coming back. Hold on. I think all this. Yep. Yeah. Oh, wait. I don't need that one. Hi. I think that fixes everything. Yay! I didn't want to. It's always hard for me to keep up with the chat whenever I'm playing games. Oh goodness! I just wanted to get warmed up a little bit back on the server since I took another week off from streaming. If I could, I would. If I could build, I would either build a reference to Kingdom Hearts. I mean, we are planning to do. So I was talking to Nuki before the stream today, and we were talking about building a Sphinx, but we were gonna use Miku's head on the front of it. We're still not 100% sure how we're gonna pull that one off yet. But I mean, I don't mind building Kingdom Hearts references. I'm not like a huge I'm not like super into Kingdom Hearts. But I played it growing up, if that means anything to anybody. Alright, hold on. I'm turning on some music so we could just chill for a little bit. I got a couple of other plans today. I know it's not a holiday everywhere else in the world, but for those who are in the US and they are enjoying the holiday today, what are your plans? Do you have any plans today? Oh goodness, that's way too loud. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry. Holy crap. That was way, way, way too loud. I'm sorry. There you go. Hopefully that's a lot more sane. It's, I believe it's President's Day. To be honest with you, I didn't 100% pay attention to that. I think it's President's Day. Not that I'm in the mood to celebrate something like that. But what I do want to do is I want to get out of the house because I haven't really gone out anywhere in like 2 weeks. The only time I've left the house was to go to a doctor's appointment. And I did have plans, but my plans got like foiled by snow and my inability to traverse the terrain properly in my wheelchair. So that was kind of disappointing and upsetting because like I live out in a rural area, right? So to get to the bus stop, like the place that I got dropped off at, I was already there, so that wasn't a problem. I was able to wheelchair around that plaza. Absolutely no issues. Totally fine. So I was fine for all that. After the appointment, I needed to get to the bus stop because there was a few other places I wanted to go. And because of the snow, and because we apparently don't believe in sidewalks in this country, I was not able to get to the bus stop because it was at the bottom of a hill, and the hill was too steep. And I was scared with my hands wet, with the snow, with like my hands already being cold. Like if I committed to going down this hill and I lost control of the wheelchair, am I gonna be able to stop? And so like after like contemplating it for like 10 minutes and looking at the obstacle, I just kind of like reluctantly like rolled back to like the plaza and just waited for my ride, which was not what I wanted to do because I had to wait there for several hours. It's really disappointing. I just basically ended up sitting in one spot for several hours outside of my house instead of doing the things I wanted to do. So today I'm hoping to be able to do that because I have reliable transportation. I have plans with my mom. We're planning to go out shopping later, so it's going to be a good time for me. It's not going to be any of the nonsense I was dealing with earlier in the week. Well, not earlier in the week, last week. I think it's a holiday to honor U.S. presidents. Oh, I appreciate the hugs. It's tough. I'm not gonna like obviously spend a lot of time. I don't want to like crash out about it, right? It's one of those things where I'd spent the night before like really trying to plan this out, and I thought I'd done my due diligence. I thought I had, because I'd even planned a backup route, but even the backup route, like the other way to go around, was also fouled up with snow and like other stuff, and it just made it too scary to like even approach. So like, and that sucks because like I can't just ask a person to randomly help me in a situation like that. It's like, oh hey, do you mind just wheelchairing me down this massive hill? Thanks. Like, that's not gonna happen.
At Glitch243 Super Head patted $1.98. I got my first internship stipend, my first pay.
Oh my goodness, Glitch, congratulations! What's your internship about? Everybody, head pats in the chat for Glitch. Let's show them some extra love because they have a lot to celebrate for. So I'm sending you hearts too. Not only head pats, I'm giving you hearts. Okay, just Googled it up. Apparently it's because today is George Washington's birthday. Okay, I can get behind that. I see you doing the head pats, Miss Pamela. If somebody comes in later and gifts some memberships, you might be able to get one. We've got a couple of people around here who like to do that. Thank you so much for the super head pat, Glitch. Seriously, thank you. Research and develop one of the National Defense Laboratory. Okay, that's very cool. I didn't know you were a researcher. Very interesting. I like to pretend I'm a researcher because I think it's cool, but like I don't have the scientific knowledge to actually do that. So I just like live vicariously by reading scientific papers and going, "Wow, yes, so good. I'm peer reviewing this paper. Haha, hee hee." But it is fun to read it. Actually, one of my VTuber friends, she reads scientific papers. I'll go to her live stream when she's reading a paper, and I'll just sit there and just watch her read a paper. I know, I'm that kind of girl though. I love that kind of stuff. Armchair researcher. I mean, yeah, at least I'm honest about it, right? Like, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend I'm like an expert in something I'm not. Like, when I'm talking about solar, I know what I'm talking about. I wouldn't even call myself an expert in solar. I'd call myself like very well knowledged. Definitely not an expert. Like, I wouldn't be coming out here and be like, yes, I'm a master electrician. I definitely haven't earned that. I know a lot. I understand a lot about it. There are a lot of gaps in my knowledge though, just to be realistic, like with solar. That's why I would not claim to be an expert. There's a lot where you could ask me a question, I'll be like, I've got to look that up. I don't have the answer off the top of my head for that. The only birthday we have a holiday for is Jesus, which, I mean, that makes sense. That's pretty much an international holiday. For the most part, that's not necessarily true, but... I had to go for a second, but I'm back now. Welcome, cutie. We're just kind of winding down the stream by chit-chatting for a few more minutes. I'm actually going to go get one more refill on my water. We're probably going to hang out for another, like, half an hour to 45 minutes after I go and grab another drink. So if you need to get a snack or a drink, this will be a good time. I'll be right back in, I don't know, give me 30 seconds to a minute. Alright, I am back. Oh my goodness, floating away. You did that while I was away again, didn't you? Sticking true to your name on both sides of the coin. When you used to be Escape, you used to be the GOAT. Now when you're floating away today, you gift memberships when I'm not looking. Thank you so much, Cutie. Those head pats are for you. Head pats in the chat for more floating away. I'm still gonna, it's gonna take me a little while before that like becomes natural to me again. Thank you so much, Cutie. Alright, where's the little break thing? There we go. I gotta take that down. Okay, so one thing that I'm thinking about doing, and I don't want to show off the entire video. Would anybody be interested in watching a couple minutes of the VoxeLibre video I've been working on? I'll put it up to a vote real quick. So, preview the VoxeLibre video. Yeah. Rather wait. There we go. I'll put that up for a poll for a minute while we're chit-chatting. If you all want to see a few minutes, I'm not going to show it because like there is like 10 minutes worth of content on it. And that's like a little too long for a sneak preview. But I'll give you like the first couple of minutes of the video. Like we'll do like the first section that introduces like who I used to be. Today is a snowy day. It hasn't snowed where I'm at, but it looks like it wants to. And thankfully today that doesn't impact me because like I don't have to take a bus or do really anything outside. I'm going to be mostly in stores all day. But I like the cold does bother me a lot. Oh, Sylvia, welcome, cutie. We're thinking about doing a little sneak preview. I'm thinking about showing off like the first maybe couple minutes of the video. That would be the section that actually you edited. Well, technically we edited it together, but you know that was your handiwork there. Let's just be real about it. I just kind of just stitched it together. I went, this is really good. I love this, and then I like added it to like the workflow. That was my contribution. Today I wish the world froze over. God, I can't wish for any more cold. If it gets any colder, I swear, I'm just gonna turn into a popsicle permanently. I'm gonna just change my name to like Frozen Rain permanently. Once I am done with this video, so I know that there's been a lot of Terraria and like VoxeLibre SMP streams scheduled. The only reason I've been scheduling these is because they're easier to play these games while I'm working on the video. So for tomorrow, when I'm not streaming, I'll actually be editing for a majority of the day tomorrow. So that's gonna be something that we're gonna be doing in the meantime. I'm gonna find easy, like, casual games for us to play while I'm, like, getting a video prepared. Once the VoxeLibre video comes out, I'm going to find a way to pick. We might even put it to a vote on the channel. What is the next game we're gonna play? That game I play, we get to the end of it, that also becomes the next video on the channel. Just to give, like, kind of like a preview for like what the next week and a half is going to look like. But the VoxeLibre video will be done by the end of February. It will be out, and there's going to be at least one gaming video on the channel per month, ideally going forward. That's the plan. I still remember the numbers, Brand. I once guided Rain during that time in the Mindustry stream. I know. We've come so far. It's crazy. I still haven't even had time to go back to Mindustry, which I know is something we talked about, like, way back in November. And both of us, like, got caught up in a bunch of, like, other stuff at the time. But, I mean, we weren't heading right into the holidays. It was a little bit of wishful thinking to think that we were going to be able to get a project like that. Like, kind of, like, push through the holidays. That might have been wishful thinking on our part. 6 hours of waiting at my farm in Terraria reached without finding the thing I want. Aww. But did you get the drawing done? Did you at least work on the drawing a little bit? I know you said you were thinking about drawing a harpy. I think a future stream idea would be Yume Nikki on mine. Then some people from chat can play with you. Okay, I can look into that. I feel like I've heard... Why do I know that title? I feel like I should know that. Okay, well, maybe my brain's just glitching out. I feel like I should know what that is. Why don't I know? Alright, I'll look it up later. It's fine. We mentioned it in stream before. Okay, so I'm probably just remembering from that. No, I didn't start the drawing yet. I can't draw and play Terraria at the same time. I get it. The only thing I can do when I'm drawing is drawing. Like, if I even try to talk to somebody, I can't. My only reply to you will be, like, a screenshot of the thing I'm drawing, because, like, I can't even break my focus long enough to basically do that. I've even done before where I went to go share a screenshot of something to get some, like, feedback from somebody, put the screenshot in the chat, never hit enter, and went back to the drawing for an hour. And then was like, huh, I wonder what they had to say about it. Oh, God, I'm a hot mess sometimes. I scuff the shit out of everything. I recommended the last time we talked. Okay, that's why. Okay. I still haven't had a chance to fully look into it, but I'm getting there.
At Floating Away Today, Super Head patted $4.38. Miss Raynam testing out puzzle games. Is there any you would want Met to try? And would you want any recommendations? Puzzles are my favorite thing.
Ooh, puzzle games. Okay, so I'm going to be real with you. It's been a long time since I've done any puzzle games, so I'm willing to take yours and anybody else's recommendations. If you have favorite puzzle games, I would love to play more puzzle games. I haven't come across any recently that I don't have a recommendation. I'm open to recommendations. Did you play Baba Is You? I've not. I want to play that. I can't recommend it because I haven't played it yet, but I've watched Leon play it and it looks like so much fun. Also, head pats for you, Floating Away Today. Thank you so much for the super head pat, my friend. This stuff really helps me out so much. Okay, so it looks like nearly 80% of you said that you want a small preview of the video. So we're gonna watch just the introduction to the video. One thing, I have to mute the first part of it because I found out, like, part of the song we were using, I don't know why it got. I uploaded a rough draft of it. Like, I always do this just to, like, check if there's, like, any issues with, like, copyright. And apparently, like, we clipped something and, like, the song's getting, like, even though it shouldn't, the song's still getting striked on it. So I have to mute that part, like, the very, very first part of the video. So just give me a second. I'm going to kill all the desktop audio, and then we can watch, like, just the first, like, couple minutes of the video. Okay, one more second. Let me just get the volume adjusted. Also don't want the volume to be too high for it. And then let me get over to the other screen here. Okay, this should be it right here. So the only part that we're going to be missing from here is the line that says, at this exact moment, Rain realizes she has scuffed everything up. I have to redo this section so it doesn't get, like, because I used a song from, oh crap, I should know this. Oh god, why can I not remember oh my goodness. I'm pretty sure it's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. But anyways, we used like a couple seconds of that. I've heard other YouTubers do it in their video, so I thought it'd be fine, but apparently it's not fine for my video, so we're gonna have to skip that and come up with a different joke or just like put different music in. But I just wanted to kind of explain that discrepancy there, like just as a heads up why we're skipping that. Okay, with all of that out of the way, I'm just gonna kind of jump right into the narration from here. And let me know if it's too loud or too soft, and I'll adjust the volume, okay? Herself into this pickle to begin with. Well, firstly... Oh, I could already tell it's too low. And secondly, that's a bit of a long story. But since I have you here, let me take you back. Back to a time before things were literally blowing up in my face. A time when I used to be a much different person.
Greetings everyone, my name is Numbers Can Be Fun, and welcome to a live stream of Mineclone 2. Okay, so looks like we spawned into a bush here, or a tree. Alright, so it looks like we spawned in on the side of some sort of mountain and water. This isn't terrible. I was hoping we'd come in somewhere a little bit more flat, but maybe there's something on the top of this mountain here. Look, there's a little quarry over here. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and we'll get started right here.
Dark Raven, I know you
together.
Remember this very specifically.
Grab a bunch of this stone real quick. Nice, this might work out for us. We really need to get a shelter set up no matter what. All right, we should have enough here to build a stone pickaxe. Let's go ahead and do that, and then we can just stop using that wooden one because it's terrible. All right. So I guess we'll use this kind of like as a natural little wall area here. So put a block here and we'll just build down from the corner. All right, I don't want to build too far out because I want to avoid building a lot of like roof area. But I do want to make sure it is...
Hearing Raid's old voice is uncanny.
Wide enough to accommodate
How do you think I feel about it?
Whoops. Okay. Yeah, maybe if I put the block in the right spot.
JDK, there are some differences. I'll go over them in a minute.
It's something. Oh, there's a little baby zombie thing. I don't like those. Go away. Like I said, sometimes you can get them. There we go. Like that. Yeah. Ha! Oh god. No, 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 no. Stay away from me. Why? Why? Every time. Every time. Every time. Every time. No, stay away. I'm gonna just die getting myself
I was so bad at this
killed
game
from the
when I
fall
first
damage.
started.
Go away. Do not kill me. Can I have some light? Because I can't see where I'm falling. And I really don't want to fall to my death again. Or get blown up by another creeper. Okay, whoa, 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 whoa. We are losing control of this situation. Hi. Can you get up here? No, you can't. Go. Stay dead. Oh no! How did this happen? Oh, this is terrible. I did not plan this at all. Oh, it is nighttime. They are flooding all over the place. This is really bad. I'm gonna die. Oh god. Oh god.
When I first came to this island as Numbers, I was really unfamiliar with VoxeLibre and Minecraft in general. A lot of folks don't know this about me, but I spent a majority of my time playing Minecraft when it was still having the hunger system added to the game. For me, these games were always fun building block games.
not something that I ever took too seriously.
See, I'm so used to hitting like just.
Okay, I'm gonna pause it there. I actually don't want to show off too much more than that because I want to give you all a reason to actually watch it. I know JDK had a question about like what VoxeLibre is and if there are some differences. So there are some differences to it. The best way that I like to articulate it to everybody is that VoxeLibre is an open source Minecraft alternative built in the Luanti game engine. You can go to luanti.org, you can download it. It is in active development right now. The game originally started off as kind of almost like a clone project, but the developers over the past year and a half have changed directions. They want to flesh out their own ideas and change the game and start making smaller changes that they feel like fit better to their vision. So there are changes coming in. Some of the enemies are different. I like the equivalent in VoxeLibre to the creeper would be the stalker. The difference in VoxeLibre is the timer is almost instantaneous, and now they blend in with the block that they're currently standing on. So if they're in the water, they're solid blue. If they're on a desert tile, they match the color of the tile that they're standing on. This is really obnoxious when you are caving, because if you don't see them and you're not paying attention, they will just instantly ruin your good time. But I like that, because in Minecraft, I felt the creepers were too easy. Daisy, welcome to the stream. Old Minecraft was peak. And that's the reason. So, like, you're nailing it, JDK. And I hope you don't mind me calling you that. But you're nailing it for me. Like, one of the things that I tell people is that this feels like really old school Minecraft, because that's what I used to play. And that's what this reminds me of. That's why I'm in love with it. It's janky, it's weird, it's glitchy in the right ways. It's sometimes kind of unfair, but I don't know, that makes it fun for me. It makes it fun to explore. And also, like, everybody plays Minecraft. Everybody plays Minecraft. Every YouTuber basically plays Minecraft. I've played a little bit of Minecraft too, right? Like, I'm not saying I haven't. There's videos on the channel where I've done Minecraft, right? But everybody, like, his main channel is, like, Minecraft based. I wanted to do something different. I wanted to try something that was a little more unique. And I definitely think I made the right choice with VoxeLibre. Is it possible to mod this game? Yes, absolutely. There's already a ton of mods for it. The texture pack that you see on screen, that's one of my mods for the game. If you go to my website, shop.reignofraining, there's a free download section. You could download the texture pack and just add it to the game if you wanted to. You can make your own texture pack. You could just mod for it. If you know how to code, all of it, they have like a website. It's called ContentDB that they use. You have to use GitHub to like work with it. But if you know all that stuff, you can get mods for the game. It's totally fine. You can make them. You can download them. There's not a lot. If you're looking for like a mod library like Minecraft, you're gonna be disappointed. Just to set proper expectations. Like I don't want to set you up to fail, right? I don't want you to think that you're gonna go in there and find all these different like mods in there. There's a lot of work that needs to be done there, but it is there. And it's already built into the Luanti game engine, which makes it really easy. Absolutely give it a try. And hey, even if you only play it for like 10 minutes, you know, that I appreciate you for giving it 10 minutes of an actual honest try, because that's more than most people will do. Because recent Minecraft server situation is crazy. Yeah, I know. I'm glad we have an SMP. I don't have to worry about any of that because it's it's never going to affect me because I don't even like it. We're in a completely different game engine. Note, this game is available on mobile for those who want to play without a computer. Yes, one thing to keep in mind with the Luanti mobile client, and this is something that I want to reach out to the Luanti devs about because I'm curious why they haven't done this yet. There is no, like, Bluetooth controller support on the mobile version, which I'm really confused why that's not a thing. That really, that feels like that needs to be a thing. So I'm going to follow up with them and see if there's, like, a technical hurdle there or if it's just something they haven't realized might actually be like a good benefit to that version of the application. And it's 100% free. Yep, it is free. It is open source. You can go and look at the code. And hey, if you're even feeling particularly bold, you can reach out to the VoxeLibre devs and ask them if you can get involved with the project. And trust me, they need help. They really need help. So if you're interested in helping them out, they would be more than happy to hear what you have to say. I'm going to turn the music back on. Hold on a second. I got to adjust the volume again. It's going to be loud. All right. I think that's going to be good. I think that'll do it. Let me know if the music's too loud or low again. I want it to be subtle in the background. Yeah, I hope it becomes a thing. I played Luanti games on my Rightroid if it had controllers. Yeah, and like that's the thing too. Like I think a lot more people would get into it, right? Like what Luanti has failed to realize is they kind of like instead of like having like a Java edition, right? Like Luanti doesn't even have to worry about that. Like they're all just one client. The client works on everything, so it's like they don't even have to ever worry about something like that. They've already got their like platform figured out. That's what I like. Now they just gotta kind of flesh that idea out a little bit better. But I guess, and here's the thing, I don't know programming. I'm imagining there's some kind of technical hurdle involved there that I'm just not considering. It is experimental support for the controllers. Yes, it's wonky. Wait, Dark Raven. So you're saying they do have some controller support, but it's really like kind of hit and miss? Just to like, I just want to make sure I read that correctly. Now, to be honest, I don't ever really play Luanti on mobile. I've never played Luanti on mobile. My friend Karu, she's the one who hosts the SMP for the community. She has done it a few times. She has also complained to me that she very much wants controller support for the Luanti client. But I'm really excited for the future of that. Of not only VoxeLibre, but of Luanti in general. Pat, my controller never activated when I launched it. On another note, since we are chilling, it's probably best to check out Yume Nikki online. Oh yeah, let me actually put that in, like, at least get that in my search bar. Is that available on Steam? Well, I found their website. Let me see if it's on Steam. The problem is I'm worried about launching Steam right now. It's on the web. Well, I have their website pulled up. I'm probably going to like wind the stream down in about 20 minutes or so because I have to take a shower and start like getting ready to go out for the rest of today. What I can do is I can look this up. While are you part of the Discord? I don't know if you're in the Discord server or not. If you are and I have questions, I can hit you up there. The original single-player game is on Steam, and Time Nikki Online is on the web. Okay. Just ones and zeros. I appreciate that, cutie. Thank you so much. I might hit you up with a few questions about it, too. Just ones and zeros. In the advanced settings menu from Luanti, I can actually see enable... So that's a little misleading because I'm not that like okay, I get it. A joystick is a type of controller, but I didn't. All right, I have a question. So does that mean it only works with like USB plug-in peripherals, or will it work with a Bluetooth controller? Because from what I hear, and maybe I'm like misunderstanding the scope of the issue, from what I understand, it doesn't work with Bluetooth controllers at all, period. Stop. From what you're saying, though, is it sounds like if you have a device that can be plugged in, there might be support for that particular controller, question mark? I'm not sure if that's what you're trying to articulate there. No, both free, and don't, and no, I don't use Discord. I understand that, especially with like what's going on there recently. I'm still looking into other chat alternatives for anybody in the community who's thinking about bailing on that. I still haven't found something I'm 100% happy with yet, but I'm sure I'll find something. Now, that's just in case anybody's wondering. No, I'm not closing the Discord community down. I'm not closing the Discord server. The Rain's Refuge Discord server will still be there. But I do understand that a lot of users are not going to want to continue using Discord if that's how they feel. That's totally fine. I for all of you to have a similar space like that. I haven't landed on anything that I was happy with, and that gave me the moderation tools I feel are necessary to run a chat like that. Because I need to be able to moderate it. I have to be able to moderate that chat. And the one thing that I do like about Discord's moderation tools is that they did make that aspect of it easy. That's one of the things I've been struggling the most when looking into these things, is the moderation tool set. Like, if you're just looking for my aspect on why I'm having trouble finding an alternative, it's definitely the moderation tools. It's not even necessarily the chat application itself, because a lot of the chat applications I really wanted to use, like Matrix, but I'm not very sure that, well, one, it seems like it's kind of expensive to host a service like that, and I don't really have the revenue to support something like that, because it just comes out of my back pocket. So that was like one of the reasons there was cost, and also like kind of reliability is a little hit and miss on Matrix, but that was like my first consideration. Then I started looking into Pro SODI and XMPP. Still, again, moderation tools, kind of something. I'm still looking into Pro SODI. I don't think XMPP itself would be a good way to do that. Let me try it. I have a Bluetooth controller. Let me know, Dark Raven. Because, like, if I'm wrong, I'll admit I'm wrong there. Just let me know what the result is. I'll take you at my word. I'll take you at your word, my feathery brother. Funny enough, Luanti's own website suggests external tools for controller support, as their features doesn't work on most hardware by their own words. Yes, and that's the thing. I'm sure there's a technical aspect to this that I don't understand, and they haven't figured it out yet. It would be nice if they could articulate that to me so I could communicate it to people. Maybe I could even make a video and kind of just explain, hey, here's why Luanti doesn't have, like, controller support yet. That would be a great topic. And then we'd answer everybody's questions. And if they are working on it, hey, I could just say, be patient. They're working on it. And if you'd like to help out, here's how you get involved. I wouldn't mind doing that for them. I just have to find time to sit down and have a conversation about it. The videos I saw for Discord was something called Element or Fluxer or something like that. Yes, Element is the client for Matrix. That's where I started. That's what I started looking into first. That was my first one that I was looking into last week while I was off. I did a couple of things while I was off last week. Mostly editing the video, doing a little bit of research, trying to get some things done in the background, going to my appointments, stuff like that. Matrix is based. So, like, I do like Matrix. I just don't know if having, like, a Matrix community is A, something I can afford, and B, I have had some issues with some communication on there. but that's like, I'm not gonna dig at Matrix. I think it's fine. I think it's great. I think it's wonderful. It's mostly like a cost. Like, my biggest objection there would be cost for hosting it. Now, like, if this channel was a little bit bigger, and maybe even like a year from now, I could probably do that and not even like bat an eye at it. And I don't mind. Like, the more successful this channel comes, I have no problem hosting those services for the community. I have to get there first. I can't spend money and not have the means to be able to fund that bill, you know? At this point, Stoke can be used. I just have to look more into it. And that's really, like, where I'm at is, like, I just need time to sit down and read the documentation. But then I have to, like, edit videos. I have to spend time on Livestream. I have to do, like, personal care after the stream, right? Like, I have a life outside of YouTube, right? You know, I have my disabilities. Sometimes I just have, like, a bad pain day, and I'm like, well, screw this. I'm not reading anything because I'm miserable. And that sucks because, like, you know, nothing gets done. So, like, there are things, like, that are kind of, like, getting in the way of that, but if anybody does have recommendations, I am absolutely open to looking into them, because I do want, I get it, and I just don't want to tell people, like, okay, you're out of the Discord now, see ya. Like, that's not right. The whole point of having, like, Rain's Refuge is to make it available to the community and as a whole. So it doesn't matter if you want it on Discord, and that's why I made the subreddit. I don't use Reddit very much. I pretty much hate Reddit, but it's our community on Reddit, not a Reddit community, if that makes sense. One fix to have for it is to remap those respective controllers in inventory being V or select, with the pause button being start. I can imagine it's a nightmare, especially with all these different controller brands too. I have to go again. Sorry, I'm back now, although probably back at the end. I'm only going for a little bit longer myself. I'm probably gonna wind the stream down in 10 minutes, so it's okay, cutie. I know you've got your hands full over there. Stay strong. Stay strong. It'll be over soon. Back with popcorn. I'm hungry too. So I made something for breakfast because I've had to kind of change up some of the foods I've eaten because I'm lactose intolerant. So I made something I haven't had in years, which is an egg in the hole. I don't know if anybody's ever had that before. But what I did is I took a little bit of olive oil. I put it in a pan. I took 2 slices of sourdough bread. I took a small cup. I cut a hole in the center of the bread, and then I put the bread in the pan and cracked an egg in the center, and then I, like, just fried it like normal and, like, just kind of let it toast up, and I did that, like, with both slices of bread. It was really good. I love that. That's, like, it's such a simple and easy meal to prepare. And hey, there was no dairy in it, so yay! And, like, that's just something I'm just gonna have to get used to now. I cannot believe I'm lactose. I love cheese. I love cheese. What am I gonna do? You know, like, cream cheese is, like, one of my favorite things ever. Now it's, like, literally poisoning me. This sucks. Oh my god, the enemy finally appeared. I know you deal with something similar, and I know that it's not the same, so I'm not gonna pretend it is. But I now also have to chew a medication from time to time with my meal in order to eat it, so I can at least feel you on that aspect. Vegan cheese substitutes can get somewhat close these days. Okay, that's good to know. I also heard I'm good with aged cheese, like, especially, like, very aged cheese shouldn't have any lactose in it because of the aging process, should work that out. I love egg in the hole. It's also been a long time. Daisy, it's... What? Wait, is it been a long time since you've had one as well? It's one of those things that you, like, look over a lot, I think, because it's such a simple meal. You're just like, I don't know. Like, when I got into cooking, I definitely got into making breakfast sandwiches. That's what I was doing for, like, ever. I would do, like, a breakfast wrap or a breakfast sandwich. And I'd scramble up the eggs, and I'd make them creamy, right? Like, I got, like, a whole cooking process that involved a lot of dairy and butter that I need to not do anymore. So, like, that was a nice having, like, for, like, a little ace in the hole for that meal. I had pasta the other day, and I don't know why I didn't, like, read the jar, but there was, like, an open jar of sauce in the refrigerator, and I didn't even think about it, right? So I go to make the pasta, I add the sauce to the noodles, right? And I eat it, and I'm like, oh, this is great. Pasta, noodles, tomato, this is fine. I didn't realize it was 4-cheese tomato sauce. Oh god, my stomach, was not having it. It was like, what did you just do to us, Rain? What did you just do? And I'm like, I don't know. I didn't mean to. I was hungry. The typical, I'm not even going to pretend I know how to pronounce that word, we use here only has trace amounts of lactose. I think I could handle it. And also, like, with the lactase medication I'm taking now, it should be fine. I wasn't prepared for any of this, right? And I also had to, like, that's one of the other things I was doing while I was off last week, was just experimenting with my diet. Oh wait, hold on. Sis, I can confirm Luanti detects the inputs of a Bluetooth controller. But in my case, oh wait, hold on, let's scroll back by a little too quickly. But in my case is glitchy. My controller is a cheap third-party Switch controller. I will keep experimenting more. Okay, so I was wrong about that. There are some Bluetooth controller support for Luanti's mobile client. So I am wrong there. Some controllers that are Bluetooth supported should work, I guess. Your results may vary. I'm lactose intolerant too. I've been dealing with that for years. What I do is have anything like pizza. Oh, I can't. What I do is have anything like pizza, ice cream, etc., once a month. Okay, so you kind of have like a cheat day. You like prepare yourself for it. But see, that's the thing. What I didn't realize, and like I kind of thought like, I had like a really bad like stomach flu that was like going on and on. And over like the past week and a half, like maybe like 2 weeks ago, it started to really escalate for me. And I'm like, well, there's something really wrong here, right? Like this isn't a normal like stomach bug thing. I enjoy beans on toast, avocado with an egg cooked into it. I don't have a gallbladder either, so I have to be careful about my fat intake as well. But I'm definitely down with the avocado toast. I'm definitely down with the egg in it. That's all sounds amazing. The only problem with avocados is I can't eat too many of them because the fat content's really high on them from the oil. You can map Luanti with Steam. Oh yeah, I did that. I did it on mine as well. Also, no, I only see. Oh wait. Never mind. I misunderstood what you said, Gomic. I don't have a Steam Deck. Never mind. You ignored what I said. I thought you meant add the game like as a custom game to Steam. I just misread your comment there. Sorry. I don't have a Steam Deck. I can't afford one. I want one, but you know, it's like that's a luxury good. I don't need it. I really don't. Like it would be entirely pointless for me to get one. Barely leave the house as it is, and I have an awesome gaming computer set up right just fine for me. Also, no, I only see the controller works in game mode. The menu requires touch input. Also good to know. Actually, you know what? Dark Raven, if I do end up having that conversation with them, this is actually good. Maybe we could show like what type of controllers we tested, and like maybe just even like give like a list of like, okay, your results may vary, but here are the controllers that you may have the best luck with if you're gonna play like the mobile client for Luanti. You can use Steam input on any device to map the mouse and keyboard to a controller, but the native gamepad support is still always much better. I would agree with Sylvia there. I mean, it would be nice if they could handle it themselves because it would just be more convenient. It'd be nice to just go right through the settings and not have to tinker with 500 different things. I got one because it allows me to continue my PC sessions in my room, so VoxeLibre could also be a great compatibility with the Steam Deck. I just, like, the way my room is set up, I always have access to my gaming PC no matter where I sit in my room. I could be sitting, I could be standing, I have a little table with wheels that I can move things around. So, like, if I get uncomfy for any reason, I can use my computer almost any part of my room. So, that, like, for this, like, to get a Steam Deck, like, it's almost unnecessary for me. Because, like, what am I going to do? Play it when I go downstairs in the kitchen sometimes? Maybe? And when I'm down in the kitchen, I'm cooking anyway. So, it's like, I don't know what I do with it. I very rarely travel. I'm going on a trip later this year. So I can film a documentary. But that's about it. Rain, note this best to do a playthrough of the Steam version. Yume Nikki first, maybe even stream it so some Yume Nikki people can guide you and get. Okay, all right. So you're recommending that I get the free Steam game first, try it out, experiment with it, see if I like it, then try the online game. Yes, Luanti works fine on the Steam Deck. I'm sure it does. I'm sure it works great. And you can add the game right to your Steam library, like, manually. I've done that. That's what I was trying to comment to Gombik earlier. Basically, okay, all right. I'm on board with that. I have the webpage open. I'm also, you know what? Actually, let me set a reminder for myself. That our night to follow up on station. Okay, all right. I'll have my phone remind me later about that when I get back. You can download Luanti on the deck straight from the Discover app. Really? I've never used the Steam Deck, so I have no idea. I'm just gonna be real with you. Like, I don't know anything about it. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend I do. I've played Steam in big picture mode before. But that's about my extent. Oh, I also had a Steam Link at one point, and I almost never used it, which is kind of a shame because I was really excited about it. But again, I mostly play. When I play on the computer, I just play in front of, like, a desk setup. I never really was, like, sit in front of the TV and play video game. I wasn't too much of a console gamer as an adult. All right, I think that's going to do it for today's live stream. Like I said, I am going to be going longer later this week. So we're going to be doing Terraria on Wednesday for anybody who wants to catch that live stream. And I do plan to do more longer than that. Like, so the stream should be going anywhere between like 3 to 6 hours going forward. Today, I just wanted to do a short one. A, to just kind of get back into the swing of things after being sick for a week. And B, because it's a holiday and I also had some plans that I wanted to do this afternoon. So, Terraria is going to be on Wednesday. We're going to be back. We're going to be streaming with Made to Read. This Friday, we're going to be doing the stream in the afternoon. So, if you're looking forward to that live stream, that's going to be happening this Friday as well. And of course, I'm going to be editing the VoxeLibre video in the background so we can get that released hopefully by next week. But before I go, as always, oh my goodness,
At
Comic, your timing is
42
literally
super head
perfect.
patted $2.05. Pat's rain on head.
Oh my goodness, Comeback, thank you so much. Head pats to you. Your timing is perfect. I always like to take a moment to just thank everybody who's been so generous recently. And I'm not even joking about this. The only reason I've been able to start working with editors in the background and be able to like really dig it and make any actual headway on these projects is because of the contributions that you all give to me during this stream. So from the bottom of my heart to yours, thank you. Thank you so much. But with all of that out of the way, thank you all so much for joining me for this live stream today. And I hope everyone out there has a wonderful day.